Good morning, welcome to this new video. Hey Leon. She doesn't want this in the video, but you dressed up nice. Even though we're working from home. You in your office in the bedroom, me in my office here on the couch. Okay, so my plan for today is to get my road bike winter ready. What I mean by that is that it's going to be on the trainer for all my Zwift workouts. I already have a new gravel bike that you haven't seen yet, but you know I have it. And the rest of the crew is getting their new gravel bike this week. So the rest of the year, which is only a month, we are riding gravel. And the road bike is only used for Zwift. So here's my Zwift setup on the balcony, nice and fresh. Means half of the time I don't even have to use this fan because it's freaking cold already. But I'm a little bit embarrassed of the state of my bike on this trainer. It is still pretty dirty from a ride I did with Jelmer where we went off-road on our Izalcos. So there's dirt everywhere, the chain is dirty, and I feel like if it's going to be on there for a couple months, at least it should be sparkling clean. And also this Sunday we're doing a 6-hour Zwift ride with the fixed gear team, so I just want my bike to look nice. So what my plan is for today is to go out for a nice ride outside, maybe see if I can get some coffee somewhere, and then end up at the car wash where I usually keep my bikes. But this time afterwards I'm not just going to lube it, but I am going to give it a proper clean. Disc brake cleaner, some wax to make sure my sweat doesn't damage the frame or the paint. Chain cleaner to give it a really good wash. Bike cleaner for all the spots that I didn't hit at the car wash. And then afterwards I'm gonna have to pick a lube to use. Rainy day, definitely not. Dry lube, probably yes. Wet lube, all around. So I guess I'm gonna go for the dry lube because there is no dirt or wetness on my balcony. And I guess that means that this is the fastest lube. Renew every 150 kilometers. So that's twice a week. Perfect. It's not wet outside, it's a little bit cold. So I'm going to change into my winter kit. Always struggling to find the right outfit for winter. It's always either too cold, too warm. Today, because I don't really want to ride too hard, I'm not going to do any real training. I'm going to probably dress a little bit too warm. Got this new jacket, mainly intended for when I go bikepacking, but I want to try it out because it's new and see how warm it actually is while riding. It has a double zipper, so I can always open it up if it's a little bit too warm. But I just want to give it a go. Found some snacks and gloves. This natural one that I still need to try out. Large. That means they're mine and not Leon's gloves. I chose to ride the first bit of the most classic Rotterdam loop, the Rondje Rotte, next to the River Rotte. I've seen us ride here plenty of times before, I think. It's a 35 kilometer loop from my house. It's usually pretty quiet during the week, but in the weekend tons and tons of cyclists here. But as always in the Netherlands, it's a cycling path that is away from cars, so it's pretty safe. We've got the Koers bike shop here on the other side. Definitely in the top 2 bike shops in Rotterdam. And then the second half of my ride is going to the Lek, another river, goes through Rotterdam. So in total it's 50 kilometers. Nice and easy spin, it's pretty windy. And I'm happy with my jacket. It's nice and warm, not too sweaty. Pretty good for today. finished the rondje. See, my lens is a little bit wet. So now all the tailwind is over. Headwind for the next 30 k's. Okay, I've made it to the other river. I thought this would be the Lek. Turns out it's the IJssel. So many big rivers here. The biggest part of headwind is over. It's 30 km/h winds today. And as always here in the Rotterdam area, everything is completely open and flat. So there's no hiding. I think this is also a good time to try my new snack. Let's see, this one is cranberries and almond flavor. Really natural, made in Belgium. Pretty good. It has vegan protein powder in it, so Francis, also good for you. Back in the city, time for a quick coffee and then a bike clean. Top, coffee for at home. Cheers.
Alsjeblieft.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Alright, here's my highly controversial cheat for cleaning my bike. Obviously, you have to be a little bit careful with high pressure washing, but I feel that these car wash high pressure washing things aren't that strong anyway. So I usually bring €2 for a really proper clean. Wash the bike with water and shampoo. Make sure I get in all the nooks and crannies. And then for today, I would say that is 50% of all the work done. Normally this would be everything I do. I just lube afterwards, but today I'm gonna do a proper clean at home. But this gets rid of all the biggest dirt in a very easy and quick way. Part 1 of the wash done. Looks like my camera is also washed. It's a little bit wet. I'm gonna put my handlebar bag back and go home for part 2. Alright, got my coffee, ready to do phase 2, which is the delicate wash of all the separate parts. I realized that Leon isn't at home, which is a good thing because I'm gonna do this wash in the shower, which is something that she doesn't like. Alright, so from a distance the bike looks clean, but up close you can see that the chain, the derailleur, you know, everything still needs a little bit of love, a little bit of extra cleaning. I think this first step is very important, so pay attention. First product from the box that we will use is a beer. Just finished the 2.5-hour ride, which means I get to drink a beer. In this case, it is a double black IPA from Breda. Shout out to Frontal. Very good. Next up, I think I'm gonna use the bike cleaner to just clean the entire bike again, including the rims. They're still pretty dirty. Let's just start there. Just gonna spray the entire bike and then use a sponge to wipe it clean. Got one of these thingies to make it easier to clean your chain. Fill it up to the line with some kind of chain cleaner, drivetrain cleaner. Slowly work your chain all the way through. Yikes. I'm gonna give it some love with a little bit of extra chain cleaner. Obviously, you should never use your own toothbrush, rather your girlfriend's. And this cassette honestly looks like new. Okay, the final step before drying everything off is to clean the disc brakes. And the way I always do this is take a clean bit of cloth, put your disc brake cleaner on that, because you don't want to get it all over your bike. Alright, that's completely dry. Now I'm going to use this protective wax. I've never used this before. So spray on your bike with 25 centimeters distance. Let it dry and re-polish. Okay, I can do that. I'm going to use this protective wax mainly to protect against my sweat. I guess normally I would use it for protecting against water, filth out on the road, but I checked with these guys and it would also protect against sweat. Alright, honestly, I don't think my bike has ever looked this shiny. Not even when it arrived here. Sorry, focus. But this polish really looks good. So the final step, I'm gonna put some high performance dry lube on this chain that I will re-lube, I guess, every half a week, just to make sure that I don't lose all my watts on Zwift. Okay, so this is running very smoothly. I'm very happy. It took some time, but at least now I don't have to feel ashamed anymore for the way my bike looks on my trainer. If you want to give your bike a proper clean as well, or you want to get stocked up for the winter season riding on your gravel bike, whatever, the guys from Dynamic gave me a discount code to share with you guys. It's in the description. I think it gives you a 20% discount on all their products, even the ones in sale. So if you're keen, hit the link in the description and get yourself some high quality cleaning and lubrication stuff. I think I'm gonna do a pretty hard but short workout tomorrow on Zwift to get ready for the day after tomorrow when we're doing 6 hours or 175 kilometers on it. I guess that's also the day when I post this video online. So after you've watched it, maybe check out to see if we have started our long ride already with the Bocce Racing team. And see you in the next video. Bye bye. Did I seriously drop my toothbrush into this bottle? What an idiot. Shit. Okay, then I need a second toothbrush.